gosh. Okay, yo, we are the AEC podcast. That's not even right. We are the AEC After Hours podcast, full of bloopers. Guys, if you don't know what the AEC is, this is the Amarillo Exchange Club. We are a networking group in Amarillo that focuses on networking, referrals, and community outreach. And today we are sitting with Lyndsee Casas of Your Best Skin.
Mic drop.
Okay, Lindsay, tell us, who are you and what is your best skin?
I am Lindsay, and I own Your Best Skin. That is so crazy to say out loud. So I'm an esthetician, and I also am I am a acne expert. So that's like my newest thing.
Okay. And for you guys who don't know, when she says it's so crazy to say, she is actually launching her new business and going on her own after years of working for other people, right?
Yes.
So tell us, how did you get into the esthetician world?
So I started just researching any kind of like school. I think I was on like YouTube one time and a video popped up of like laser or something like that. And I was like, ooh, that's cool. What is that? So and I just dove deeper into that. And so then I researched. That's how I found out what an esthetician was. Okay. And it was my senior year here. And so at the time there was no school for that here. Now there's like 3 or 4. but yeah, so my only option was Lubbock or like Dallas area. So I'm originally from Arizona, so then I decided to just go back there for the time being in my school and just to have experience and just kind of like grow up a little bit. That's kind of where I matured more, and I was away from home. So that was like crazy. So that's how I went to school there. And whenever I was younger, I used to do like my best friend's like prom makeup and all this stuff. So I was very into like makeup. And then it kind of just
rolled into that, huh?
Yeah, snowed effect in there.
Gotcha. So how long was your schooling? Like, how long does it take to get that?
It depends on the type of like schedule you do. So I did full time just to like get it done. So I think 6 months, 6 to 8 months.
Awesome. And how long have you been doing this?
For 5.5, a little over 5.5 years, I've been certified.
Congratulations.
A licensed esthetician.
Wow, that's great. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So as far as an esthetician, for the listeners and the viewers that don't know what you do or what services you provide, can you explain it to us?
Yes. So think of me like your skin coach. So you come in and you give me, we all look at our skin every single day in the mirror. And so we all notice things about our skin. And so you come to me, we talk about like what are your concerns and what do you like about your skin, what do you don't like, what are you using at home, and your regimen. And so then we go from there, and then we kind of just get like a treatment plan going. And I love to help like educating on like, okay, this is the reason why we are cleansing. This is the reason why we're using a retinol or a hydrating serum, anything like that. So yeah, just think of me like your skin coach, and I'm with you along the way, the entire process. Awesome.
So I know a little bit about what you do because my wife is huge on her skin routine.
Her skin is looking so good.
She's glowing. She's glowing. It's worth the money. I tell you that right now. But she takes care of her skin. It makes her feel more confident. Do you see a lot of your clients getting from point A to point B, confidence just growing like crazy?
Yes. So it's just, that is like one of the parts that makes me so excited and happy for them, is that they come and you can just tell by their energy, by the way that they talk about, their face or their skin or themselves. And And if they wear a lot of makeup, usually that's kind of like how they start, is like, I feel like I have to cover my face and just like hide, basically. And so once I understand that, and I sympathize with them and help them. And so then from there, like a few weeks even, or months, like even like 2 to 3 months in, they come and they're like, I'm barely wearing makeup now. Like, I feel so confident in my skin, and people are complimenting me, and it just shows through them. Like, it's just like, it makes them like look more alive.
Yeah.
So that's my big why.
I love that. I love that. You did mention that you are an acne expert. Okay. Does everybody have acne, or what's like your clientele look like?
Does everyone like of my clientele have acne?
like, are we just talking world? Teenagers? Are we talking women? Talking men? Like, who deals with acne?
So a little over 80% of people in general struggle with acne.
Okay.
So that's a huge, that's a big population of people. And so what I started to notice, I've been doing things in the esthetician. I've been an esthetician for 5 years, but I've been like working for like 3.5, 4. And I've started to notice that was a huge thing with my clients. Like, they were teenagers, but also there was a time that I was just seeing like a few teenagers with acne, but then it started to be like older women who are going in through with all their hormones and all the things. So
that makes sense.
Yes, so it was crazy. And I started to feel like I know I can help them like so much more. And I just have to find what that is.
Right.
And so that's what I did. And now I'm so excited to like launch it, because I feel like it's going to be huge.
Yeah. And I think you told me in past conversations, you're taking training on how to help folks with acne, right?
Yes. So specifically for acne. Okay. So taking training with, it's called Face Reality Acne Experts. And so you basically just learn about acne. All the types of acne is different too.
What you mean different types?
Yeah, so there's all kinds of there's I believe 4 types of acne. So, I mean, you have your more inflamed ones, you have your more like, so you kind of deep diver into like what specific type of acne it is. Okay. Because you know how you have your more like red inflamed ones, and then you have your congestion, like congested acne. Okay. Yeah.
Wow. That's interesting. So how long has this process taken for you to learn from the Face Reality Acne Experts?
It didn't take too long. The training was kind of like just virtual, but really I feel like I'm always learning, because that's one thing with business. I feel like in whatever you are is you always want to stay a sponge, and that's what I've learned, and that's what one of my big top things is, always stay a sponge. Yeah. So whether that be in business and whatever you do, you always want to keep that, continuing education is so important, because especially with skin, there's so many new technologies, everything. There's so many new things coming out all the time.
Even at this day and age where we think everything is out there, there's still new things coming out.
Yes, and especially with skincare, like that is a lot of like science behind it. Yeah. And and technology, and it's just crazy.
No, absolutely. So let me ask you this. If a client were to come to you and say, okay, I saw that you are an acne expert through the Face Reality training. I want you to help me, but I'm going to go get a second opinion at a dermatologist. What's the difference?
The difference is that so a dermatologist can prescribe things to you. So like medication, prescriptions. I'm not sure if they do like I don't know if they touch your face. I'm not sure.
Because you ain't never had to go to one.
Right. Just kidding. No. So they just kind of prescribe you things, and but on the flip side of that, what I do is, from what I've heard, I'll go from there, because really, I think dermatologists have their place in skin. Like, they are very much needed for spots on your face that you don't know, that are questionable, those types of things. I think it is very important, and that's where I do recommend a dermatologist to even my clients. I'm like, hey, this spot looks a little questionable, I'm not sure. Go see a dermatologist, go see this specific dermatologist.
You guys can work hand in hand together.
Yes. So I don't know them, but there is only like one or two that we just recommend here.
Gotcha.
But but yeah, so where was I going with this?
On your side, what you do.
Oh, yes. So on my side, I go through their entire routine. I look at them. I touch their face. I talk. The consultation I can do an hour-long consultation.
Wow.
That's how in-depth we go. We go
deep.
into lifestyle. We go into diet. We go into, okay, what are you doing every day? Like, walk me through your routine of your day. Where do you work? What is your lifestyle like? And what are you eating? Like, there's so many things that go into acne and, of course, like your skin in general. But that's what kind of like what I do, and what I'm very excited about, just diving in deeper and just having that connection too. And listening to my clients and knowing just things about them and having like that close one-to-one relationship and treatments, of course.
I got you. So let me ask you this. When I was, I think, a junior or maybe a sophomore in high school, I was drinking a 44-ounce Dr. Pepper every single day. And when I went to school that sophomore year, after that summer, my face was breaking out so bad. Like, I literally had clear skin my freshman year, sophomore year, pizza face. Do you think that the daily Dr. Peppers attributed to that? Because a cousin of mine said, you need to stop drinking Cokes and your skin's going to clear up.
Yeah. And did you?
No. My mom had me on like Accutane, Murad. There's another one that was out popular in the early 2000s.
You did Accutane?
I did.
Wow, how was that?
I hated it. I hated anything that my mom made me do. But I mean, I'm cute now. My skin's great. I don't drink Cokes anymore like that.
Right.
So diet, just all that to say, diet is a major factor.
Yeah. I mean, just like sugar. Because that turns into sugar, that is sugar. So sugar is a big one.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Interesting. Well, you could tell I don't eat much sugar anymore. I'm just saying. So let me ask you this. You're starting your new business, going out on your own, okay? Is it scary?
It is very scary.
Yeah.
For a while, I think that's what kind of took a lot. The reason why it took me a while, like I would talk to a lot of estheticians who are in it for like 2 years and things like that, and they're on their own. And when I would talk to them, I guess they would automatically think that I am, a solo esthetician is what we call it. And so, but once I started to talk to them and they would ask me, they're like, oh, wait, you're not? Why aren't you? Like, things like that. So it was very scary. And I think that's what took me a while to just get over that hump of like, okay, this is scary, but just looking at a different way. That's kind of how I feel like I also got that confidence as well. And
So obviously you've already left the studio you're at. You've started your own business. You've got a space leased out. Now you're on the other side of the scaries.
Yeah.
And you're fixing to open pretty soon. Now is it getting exciting?
It's still a little scary.
Yeah.
But I've had so many people reach out to me, and just my clients that I had, I had to tell them I didn't want to leave them in the dark, you know. Either you can keep coming here, or like but just FYI, I won't be here, you know. That's kind of how I did it that way. And so
because you've built relationships with people over the years, right?
Yes. And I think that's a big main thing about how, like, I think that's how you can be a good esthetician, and even just like business owner, is just having good relationships and building those, and you will have them for life. So,
absolutely. I personally do business on relationships, and I say this all the time. Even if the person I have a relationship with has a little bit higher price, I'm probably still going to go with them because I know them, I know how they work, and I have a strong relationship with them for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
And you have that trust.
Right. I mean, I've used you. I've what did we do? Hydrofacial. And it was a great experience. My skin felt amazing. She showed me all the gunk that was in this little tube that she vacuumed out of my pores. The gunky jar. She vacuumed my pores out. And my sister is an esthetician. There's an A at the beginning of it, but I don't go see her. She lives in Dallas. I'll go see Lindsay because she's here, and I have a great relationship with her. And my sister even says, like, hey, she does great work. Go see her. You don't have to come see me. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I love that. So please tell us about Your Best Skin, your business. Tell us the services you will be offering, and anything else that you need people to know about it.
So I want Your Best Skin to kind of, I mean, I feel like the name just kind of says it in itself. Like we are trying to get to your best skin's potential.
Yes.
Because that's another thing is, like my clients will always tell me, like, I just want my skin to be like yours.
Yeah.
Like, I just want my skin to be like so-and-so's or whatever. And I always tell them, like, hey, listen, your skin, like, we're going to get it to its best potential that we can possibly get it to. And that's going to be your best skin. So I was like, perfect. So Your Best Skin, I want it to be that way, to where it's like we are just focusing on your skin, what you need, customization. So that meaning customized facial treatments. So I am going to be doing a lot of like chemical peels, a little bit more on the medical clinical side. And so because that just is going to get you more results. So very results driven treatments, and it's, I'm so excited, but very results driven treatments, dermaplaning, chemical peels. Later on, I'd love to add on microneedling. And then of course, like all the acne side of it.
Are you going to be offering hydrofacials off top, or are you going to wait a little bit just to get going?
I'm going to wait a little bit just to kind of see like what my clients are needing. And that's kind of one of the things that I have seen and I have learned from other people is you get so excited. So you're like, okay, I'm going to do like all this stuff at first, you know, bring all this on. But really, I'm just wanting to see what my clients are going to need. So that's kind of why I'm waiting on these bigger purchases, I guess you could say. So I'm just going to wait on it and see what they're really needing.
No, I agree with you. I 100% agree with you, because you might want to go buy the biggest, baddest, shiniest thing for your business. And this is anybody, because social media says so.
Right.
Or because
like everybody's
talking about it. But then you might have clientele that's like, I don't want that, or that's out of my budget. So then you meet your people where they are. And that speaks to your the testament of your entrepreneurship and your mindset, because you do. And like I said, I've used you, and I know You've known you for a while. You do meet people where they are. You truly care about their skin and how they look and their confidence. Because I tell you what, I mean, anybody that knows, anybody who has had a transformation, whether it's their health, their weight loss, their skin, you just walk different. You carry yourself different. People notice that about you, and you get to help people with that.
Yeah.
You know, that's pretty cool.
Yes, I love it. And it's just kind of funny because kind of going back to like personal a little bit, I don't know if anybody knows this about me, not even like my family, but I wanted to like be a type of mentor or go to schools and kind of like, I guess now knowing it would be like a nonprofit, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So just like helping people, helping students, helping, teenagers, whatever it was. Like I wanted to either be a mentor or a therapist or something. And then I realized how like much school that was. And I was like, yeah, that's not going to happen. So I kind of like, took that way. And I'm still helping people.
You sure are. You sure are. Because once you get going, and the way you market your social media is awesome, elite.
Thank
you do a really good job in the way you market your business and yourself. And your clientele, obviously you have great relationships with them. I know that once you get going and open those doors, people are going to start referring you to their friends, their family, and then especially now that you have the face reality acne experts team behind you, supporting you, you're going to have a lot of teenagers, I feel like, coming in there. And whenever you have your consultations and whenever you're laying there getting your treatments, you get to talk to people, and you're kind of just their shoulder and their ear. So you're already
a therapist in some way.
you're already living in your dreams and your goals.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So real quick, let me just reintroduce who we are with today. This is Lyndsee Casas with Your Best Skin, and this is the AEC After Hours podcast. So speaking about the AEC, Amarillo Exchange Club, this little networking group we got going on here. How'd you find us?
Well, my sister is also in Amarillo Exchange Club, so I visited one time, and I used to visit like a few other networking groups, and as the first one that I visited, I was like, okay, this is it. This is where I belong.
Yeah.
I just love the entrepreneurship, how we are all like trying to build, and that's how I came along.
What was your first one? Was that in Callie's office? Or was that your second one?
I think that might have been my first one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I just remember one time we had to call an audible and go to her office, and we crammed in there, and it was a great meeting.
Yeah.
It was a great meeting. So how long have you been in the club?
For about 1.5 years.
Really? Has it been that long?
No, maybe it has been a year. I don't know. Something like that.
Fast, huh?
Yeah. It goes by so fast.
So tell me how the club has helped you personally, entrepreneurially, all the things.
Personally, I feel like I have like a great friendships in the group. Of course, great like business mind like people. That's what I love about it. And you just show up, and I feel like that's where I get like after every single meeting, I'm like, okay, like it gets you started on a good, foot for your day. That didn't make any sense.
Oh, yeah, good footing. Yeah.
It gets you started like just in a good mood, in a good like business mindset, and you feel like you can just accomplish a lot of things in the day once you start that way. And I have, like you said, like your wife and yourself helped you. And I have a lot of other people in the group who I do see on a regular, which I so appreciate, and it's so nice and kind.
How has the business mindset and entrepreneurs in the group helped you? Like, because I know we've had conversations many a time over you leaving and starting your own business. Like, I know you probably have those conversations with other people too.
Yes.
Because that's what the group is meant for.
Yeah.
Has that been a big help for you?
It's been a huge help. I'll just like go to someone and I'll be like, okay, tell me what you think about this, or I am very much of the person that's like, I don't know how to do XYZ. Can you please show me? Or like, just break it down for me.
Yeah.
And I love the way that they don't make you feel dumb. They don't make you feel any sort of way. And it's just, that's what I love about it. I just go up to someone and I'm like, okay, you're going to have to tell me, you know, what it is that how you can help me. Or how can I help you? So that's what I love about it.
That's a great trait to have as an entrepreneur is asking for help. Because when I first started, I hated it. I hated asking for help. I felt like I was being a bother to people. I wanted to do things on my own, learn things on my own, and that's just how I'm built. But I have grown to learn that asking for help is okay. And that's something that a lot of entrepreneurs won't do. So that's great that you can do that.
Yeah, I had a meeting with like accounting, tax people, and I'm just like, listen, I don't know what I'm doing in this. So you're going to have to like, that's where I'm just like, here, take like whatever we're doing. I trust you. But yeah, and things like that. And I think that's a big part. You know what I've recently learned is delegating. And that's kind of where like I'm currently in a mindset, you know, like course thing. And they were talking about delegation. And that's kind of where I am. I'm like, yeah, I don't know how to do. I don't want to mess that up. Like it's numbers. That's a huge thing in your business. So that's nothing to play. That's, you know, you want to do it right. So that's kind of where I had to take it in. And I'm like, okay, I know it's going to be an expense in my business, but it's going to be worth it. So delegating.
What mindset course are you taking?
It's specifically for estheticians.
Oh, okay. So speaking of support systems, you know, the group, your mindset course, your personal life, your personal support system, how has your family helped you through this journey of being in business and entrepreneurship?
They have been a huge part in it. Especially, you know, my husband, he's been the one he's been my rock through all of it. He's been the one that's been telling me forever, of course. Cheerleader? Yeah. And so he is a huge part in it. And then, of course, on the other side of it, like my sister and my brother-in-law, they are business owners. They are entrepreneurs. I look up to them so much. I don't even know if they know that.
They do now.
They do now. But they, like, I just always want to look up to them, and I want to be like, yeah, give me some advice on this. Like, how do I do that? So they've been a huge help. And of course, my mom and just all my family. So
you guys are I know you guys outside of here too, but you guys are such a close-knit family. Like, I think you guys told me you go on walks together, and everybody's pretty much in business. I love that about y'all's family. That's so neat.
Yeah, and it was funny because the other day I was like, okay, Thanksgiving is coming up, like the holidays are coming up, so I don't want to talk about business, you know, whatever. And that's what's like a little like hard is like anytime we are together, if we are having a family dinner or whatever, it's just going to come up like,
naturally though.
Yeah, it's just going to come up. And my sister was like, okay, what else is there to talk about?
You know, that's funny. So my best friend lives in Arizona, and anytime that we're together, when he comes visit or we go over there, a lot of the conversation is about growth mindset in business. Like, I call him almost every day, and sometimes I call him just to BS, and then it always turns into like business. He's a TikTok like literally star. He's doing the deal. That's his major income right now, right? And he's living a great lifestyle because of it. So I'll call it a BS, and then it turns into like, hey, bro, what should I do? Or what are you doing to this? It's like, you know, it's just how it is. And when you surround yourself with those type of people, those conversations are naturally going to happen, right?
Yes.
Because iron sharpens iron. And there's a quote, I can't remember who said, I don't know if it's Zig Ziglar or Jim Rohn, but you are going to be the average sum of the 5 people you hang around the most.
Yes.
So if you hang out with thugs and gangsters, then you're probably going to live that lifestyle. If you hang around folks that are serving the community a lot, you're probably going to do that. And if you're hanging around with a bunch of entrepreneurs and business owners and go-getters, you're probably going to want to level up to that too.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And it just naturally happens that way.
Yes, it does.
So, do you have your social media up for your best skin, or are you just using your Instagram right now?
I'm going to use mine. I'm just going to change the handle.
You are?
Yeah.
I actually like your handle because, like, you're owning it.
I know.
The Amarillo Esthetician. You know what I'm saying? like, I like it. But hey, to each his own. To each his own. To each his own. To each his own. But I do love your handle.
Yes, I know. That's why I haven't changed it. I'm like, oh, it's so good. But someone else can take it.
The young people listening to this right now are like, what handle? Because I haven't heard the word handle in a long time, actually. So real quick, is there anything else that you want our viewers and listeners to know about you, Lindsay, and your business?
I just want everyone to know that oh my gosh, that's such a broad question. Just that like you said, whenever you said that I do take into consideration everyone's budget and, things like that, because aesthetics, we feel like, or sometimes people think that as like a extra or something like that, to where it's like that's the first thing that goes away, when you're going into your budget. But really, I love to take that into consideration because it's a big thing. It's a big deal. It's an investment is what it is. And so that is something that I am very not upfront, but in a good way. I am very transparent.
There you go.
And with my clients, I am going to ask you, like, okay, is this something that you're wanting to do maintenance? Is this something that you're wanting to do, where are we in this? Because I am going to be that person, like I said, like I am your skin coach. And I do text them, and they have my personal number. They sometimes text me at 8 p.m. and I'm going to answer them if it's something, that they need right then and there. So that's kind of what I want people to know, is that I understand that it's an investment, but you're also getting me. Like, you're getting access to me and my education and my, experiences with other people.
That's right. It's like that saying, you don't pay a plumber to come and, or you don't, how does it go? Dang it, brain fart. You don't pay a plumber $500 to come out and fix your pipes in 5 minutes. You pay him because he knows where to knock, which pipe to knock in those 5 minutes, right? It's your expertise.
Yes.
It's your knowledge. It's your information, and people pay for information. And it is an investment. However, it's great because you're going to help people so much in their confidence and looking good. Yeah. So tell us, how does one get a hold of you today? Phone numbers, social medias, website, give me all the things.
So my handle right now, we didn't even say what the handle was. On Instagram, TikTok, all the things, is at the Amarillo Esthetician. And you're going to have to tell me if I should change it or not, or what to do. But yeah, at the Amarillo Esthetician, and Your Best Skin. I believe it's Your Best Skin and then just dashes in between those, .com.
Okay, awesome. And then do you have a business phone number you want to throw out there?
Just my personal one.
Okay.
I'm like,
All good. And then your Facebook, Lyndsee Casas, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you for being here today. It was a pleasure. I'm super excited for you, super proud of you. I've watched you on this journey for the last 12 months, and you're finally on your own, and so much good things are coming to you.
I'm so excited. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. All right, guys. This is AEC Podcast. We'll see you guys later.
Peace.